Let's take a tour of this 2005 Proline 24 Sport for sale in Palm Beach County, Florida. If you're in the market for a deep V offshore center console with 100% no wood composite construction and low hour 4-stroke power, this is one to consider. This boat's in 100% turnkey immaculate condition, and you're going to see all the thoughtful features and upgrades throughout this video presentation. This Proline 24 Sport measures 24 feet 5 inches of hull length derived from the legendary Donzi 23 hull with the extended transom. Starting at the transom, nice 3-step telescoping ladder. This engine has the Sea-Star hydraulic steering and the upgraded freshwater washdown. Great at the sandbar if you're coming out of snorkeling from the water to rinse off. Very nice. Tons of room in the cockpit behind the leaning post. It's not slammed against the transom like you see on so many other boats on the market today. Large oval live well to keep the bait fish fresh headed offshore. The raw water washdown, 55 psi for cleaning up the decks on the way back to the dock. Large in-floor macerated fish boxes. Take a look at the rod racks. Brand new bolsters with carbon fiber accents. Beautifully done. Look at the cleanliness of the compartments, the gutters. Compare it to the others on the market. Look at the rust stains that you're going to see. The mold, the mildew, the dirt. The unmaintained junk of the last owner all over the boat. That is the difference. Compare it to this one. You're going to note it immediately. All the vinyl's been recently redone with that brand new carbon fiber accent black in the middle. It looks really sporty for the boat, and you're going to note this great Helm layout. Let's look at it in detail. Stainless cup holders, all your 12-volt switches, clearly marked, not sun-faded like you're going to see on the others on the market. Stainless Southco hardware, top of the line, nice high windshield to block the wind. Brand new LED navigation lights on the back. Brand new Garmin GPS and fish finder installed, very nice. Honda digital gauges, not the analog stuff that you're going to see on most boats. And look how clear they are, not sun-faded whatsoever, indicating 229 hours on the engine. Lenco electric trim tabs, really good for dialing down the bow or evening out the load. A real Edson steering wheel, not that knockoff stuff, top of the line. Honda binnacle controls and a nice storage box for anything that you want to put in there. Your phone, your wallet, any valuables when you're headed out offshore. Courtesy lights, red in the evening. You got spreader lights along with your rocket launchers on the back of the hardtop. Nice stereo system with brand new Infinity 6.5-inch speakers. It sounds very nice. Standard Horizon VHF mounted with a Shakespeare antenna on the hardtop. Everything working on this boat as intended. Take a look at the large center console. You can keep lots of storage items in here, plus the porta potty for any emergencies for the family. The center console is an easy place to get in and out of, unlike some others on the market that you have to shoehorn yourself into. Wide side decks going to the bow, as you can see there in the video. Nice area up front. Beautiful vinyl facing forward for your companions on the ride out. And you can see it's in a really nice condition. No rips, tears, no mold, no mildew, none of that. Look at the cleanliness of the forward-facing cooler. Look at the fish boxes up in the bow. They're large, they're clean, and they are in spectacular condition. None of that rust stain, mold, mildew, fish junk, none of that. Outriggers with undermount adjustability are included, and the poles are included with the sail as well. Beautiful hardtop. You don't see that on many boats this size. Most have the T-top where you're going to have to be replacing the fabric every 5 years. Not on this boat. On to the best part. Let's fire up the Honda 225 4-stroke with a full recent service, ready to go for its next proud owner. Only 230 hours of original time on this engine. A recent full printout is available for the next proud owner of this vessel. The printout indicates that there has never been an overheat, no codes, and it is 100% ready and turnkey to go for its next owner. Let's get this boat off the dock and talk performance. First, the shift test The shift cable is very smooth and precise, no binding. Forward and reverse, very easy to do. And the hydraulic C-Star steering is one-handed, no problem whatsoever. Just like it should be, very smooth and precise, which makes it very easy when you're coming to the dock in a tight situation. Let's get the boat up on plane. It's a beautiful day in sunny South Florida, and let's show you how well this boat performs. The Proline 24 Sport with the Honda 225 4-stroke with only 230 hours. Note how quickly the boat comes out of the water on plane, and we're going to get this boat cruising right at approximately 29-30 miles per hour, which is going to deliver over 3 miles to the gallon in the Honda Performance Report with this hull. This 24-foot, 5-inch Proline hull derived from the legendary 23 Sport Donzi. If you read the reviews and you talk to industry experts, you'll know how well this boat rides in the chop. It's legendary for its deep V offshore performance, dry ride, and control around the dock. And it really does well on the water. When you hit wakes, it doesn't slam, it doesn't pound. Has a very nice re-entry off the chop or off the waves of the ocean. And you're going to see that in this video presentation. Here we are at just barely over 4,000 RPMs at that very efficient 29 mile per hour cruise, achieving over 3 miles to the gallon, which is really good on this size boat, as you can imagine. We're going to head southbound here on this beautiful day in the Intracoastal. You can imagine being out with your friends and family on this beautifully maintained boat that is 100% turnkey, ready for its next proud owner. And just to demonstrate how well this boat handles, we're going to spin her around headed back northbound without coming off plane in the tight Intracoastal channel here. And keep in mind, we're doing this while videotaping and one-handed. And you can see she stays hooked up very nicely. There she is, headed northbound once again. No cavitation whatsoever. She stays hooked up very nice, headed right back into the wake, and notice how well it handles it. No spray whatsoever on the helm. Very nice riding boat in the chop. If you're used to a Gulf chop or an Atlantic chop beating you to death, this is the ride that you want to take a look at. It handles it very nicely. The re-entry on this boat with the deep V hull is exquisite. Again, being derived from that 23 Donzi hull, it has a legendary ride, and this is no exception. Once again, heading northbound in the Intracoastal, and you can imagine heading out with your friends, your family, to the sandbar, to the restaurant, offshore fishing. This boat does it all so well. Would like to also note the new transducer with this GPS stays hooked up very nicely on plane. That's something that you don't always find. Look at the other boats on the market. Look at the cleanliness, the condition of the vinyl. Is the owner's junk and fishing equipment all over? Rust stains, mold, and mildew. If you're sick of looking at junk, stop wasting your time. Take a look at this boat. You're going to see the difference immediately with a 100% turnkey package that's ready to head 40 miles offshore tomorrow. Let's set the boat back down off plane and show you that she idles very smoothly. No hunting, no surging, just like you'd expect out of a modern car engine. This is a modern day 4-stroke, and it runs and starts like a brand new car engine. To complete a proper sea trial, we should have a full run to wide open to show you that the engine turns proper RPMs and to mark the original MPH and speed. Now keep in mind it's a little bumpy, but we're going to take it up, and you can see we're going to hit 41 miles per hour at 5,800 RPM, which is exactly on specification, the same as it would be if the boat was brand new. And with only 230 hours of original engine time, this boat is in lovingly maintained condition and has so much life left in it when you consider you see these Honda 4-strokes going for 5, 6, 7, even 8,000 hours in Coast Guard applications, and you can imagine they're not flushing and taking lovingly maintained condition of the boat like this one is. That's the difference. Take a look at the others on the market. Look at the combination with a brand new Garmin GPS with only 230 hours in lovingly maintained condition. Stop looking at junk. Take a look at this one. Even an optional 2006 Easy Loader tandem aluminum trailer that fits this boat beautifully is available for sale with the purchase of this beautiful Proline 24 Sport. Thanks so much for watching the video presentation and sea trial. If you have any other questions, don't hesitate to contact the owner.